Hi there, and welcome to How to Learn and Memorize the Vocabulary of Any Language. I want to congratulate you for taking the initiative to join this course. It's an absolutely fantastic decision. You're a very wise person, because having a go-to method for memorizing foreign language vocabulary allows you to learn a language a lot quicker and have a lot more confidence when you're speaking. Now, you want to be very, very passionate about the language that you're choosing, and you also want to have very dedicated goals. So I want to talk quickly about how to get the most out of this course. The first thing is to go through each and every video from beginning to end, take notes, and do the exercises. There's lots of exercises, and they're very important, they're foundational, and they're fun when you get into them. And if you're not having fun, then come back to it a different day, because sometimes you just hit things when you're in an off mood. It happens to me all the time, and then I sometimes delay on something like learning a new piece of music or whatever, and I just think, man, this is awesome. It's usually just something that was going on the day. Now, one thing that's really helpful, so that you always are in the right mood at the right time when you want to study, and you do this daily because you're learning a language, is to have a memory journal. Now, this is very simple. It's something that you can just create yourself, or I want to recommend something to you. I'm not associated with this product at all, other than that I use it, and it's called the Freedom Journal by John Lee Dumas. And now I want to suggest something to you that is really going to help you keep your passion high as you go through the course and focus your goals, and that's to keep a memory journal. Now, there's a way to create a memory journal on your own, which is simply to buy a paper journal and start writing all your memory palaces in it, drawing them, listing them, and then putting in your information that you're memorizing so that you can test yourself later. So you have a written record of what you're doing, or you can use another method that uses a computer that I'll teach. But another thing that I think you should do in addition to that is to have an actual goal journal. And the one that I use, that I recommend, and I'm not associated with this product, and I don't want to suggest that you have to buy anything in addition, but I do recommend this. It's called the Freedom Journal. It's something that was put together by John Lee Dumas, and it's absolutely incredible. The subtitle is Accomplish Your Goal in 100 Days. You can make it yourself. Basically what it does is it gets you to write every morning what you're going to be working on that day, and then at the night, at the end of the day, record what you've done. And it has some other little things that are really, really helpful. The cool thing about having something like this that just looks so impressive, it's almost like a Bible or something, is that it is itself a mnemonic device. So basically what I do is I have it on my meditation place first thing in the morning. I don't start the day without meditating, so that I see this. It reminds me of how important my goals are to me and that I need to do them. And so then I wind up filling it out after I meditate. Then I put it at my standing desk so that the things that I'm working on don't get done, because this is in the way. It's like right on my keyboard. And then after I get those most important things done, it goes over to my bed. And so I fill it out every night, and it's incredible. It's incredible. On my current project, I'm now halfway through. You can see where this bookmark is, and it's just fantastic how helpful it is. So I highly, highly recommend that. But just briefly, in case that it's not something for you right now, is simply write down in the morning what your goals are, what are the 3 or 4 things that you're going to accomplish, and just some random thoughts that you have to support yourself. And then at the end of the day, write down what it is that you did, and what you struggled with, and what you could do to improve. And that's it. And if you do that every day, and you make it an obstruction that you have to get through, you will reach your goals. And so in this case, you're learning a new language, and you need to remember words and phrases. And phrases are made of words, so that's why this course is called How to Learn and Memorize the Vocabulary of Any Language. But you can use the same principles to memorize entire phrases. But really, this happens at some level, always one word at a time. Now, there are some principles that I want you to really deeply understand and get, because they're so important. And that is that memory is just one of the big 5 of language learning. And so the big 5 of language learning are memory, reading, writing, speaking, and listening. Please do all those things every single day. If you really want to get fluent in a language, that's what's going to make the difference. If you are just doing these things once in a while sometimes, it's not going to get you very far. So I really urge you to do this, and I know that memory is one of the hugest things, but But if you don't have anybody to talk to, speak in the shower. You have no idea how many times I've said to myself today some Chinese phrases just so that they were being said. And the beauty is that later, when I did speak Chinese with someone, I was able to actually say them. And she's like, your Chinese is getting better. And I was like, yeah, well, it's because I've been talking, you know. And that it doesn't matter who you're talking to. And it's not always that you get it perfect. I get corrected all the time, and I have people tell me, no idea what you're trying to say, but I am doing some saying, and so there is a basis for correction. So I don't want you to be disappointed that you get into this memory technique and then you're not getting fluent. There are the other steps, and there is a course called The Ultimate Language Learning Secret that goes deeper into it, but basically those are the things: reading, writing, speaking, listening every day. And if you wanted to have one word for the big five, memory, reading, writing, speaking, listening every day, that would be take action, and take action consistently. So that's kind of the pep speech for starting this course. You're going to get the most amazing results. Go through each and every video from beginning to end. Use this information as part of your language learning journey, and do speak, read, write, and listen every day. There's so much stuff available to us now. We have things like italki.com, skillsilo.com, where you can meet with teachers around the world, and you can speak that language every single day. You have YouTube shows in the language that you're studying that you could watch with or without subtitles. There's music you can find and download. There are community gatherings, meetup.com, where you can go and speak with people. And there's a program, if you haven't come across it, that I have called Language Learning for Introverts that you can check out to help you have more opportunities to go and speak with people if that's a sticking point for you. I know that Benny Lewis has a program of that nature too, that coincidentally we were sort of working on. But the whole thing is the assistance is there for you, the support is there for you, and a lot of this is already in the Ultimate Language Learning Secret as well. So I want to get off the horn here and let you get started with the course. I'm really excited that you're here. I really hope that you will get in touch. Send me a memory palace that you've created. Take a photo, take a scan, send it to me. Send it to me with your questions. And the email is anthony@magneticmemorymethod.com. And I really can't wait to hear from you. And I know you're going to have an amazing adventure. And never forget, there are people who've gone through this course and they have memorized 1,000 words in 6 weeks. That's a lot. That's a lot. And then he went on to read 1,000 pages in that language to reinforce what he'd done, what he'd learned. And in that case, it was reading only, because it's a language that's no longer spoken. This was ancient Ethiopic. Another person did 100 words it was 200 words in 10 days. This is a really great story as well, because she was working with some Aborigines, and she said that she had an experience of 70% fluency increase, or she felt that she had suddenly been able to understand 70% more of what was being said around her in 10 days. This is incredible, with just 200 words. And really, you don't need that many words to start being conversational. There's different arguments, different numbers that people throw around: 850, 1200, 650, 580. I've seen them all. And the point is it ain't that much, or it isn't that much if I use proper language, but you don't need that much. People come to this class and they hear thousands and thousands of words, which you can do. You can do, very much so, and it isn't that hard. But at the end of the day, really, if you are reading, writing, speaking, and listening and using your memory every day, you're going to find the words that you need that are going to make the biggest impact, the most, the quickest. And it's one of those things where no one exactly can tell you which words that you need. You find a lot of them through discovery, through motion, through actually doing. But there are some words that are really good to know. So make sure that you've also gotten hold of the Magnetic Memory Method Vocabulary Builder, which is available for you here as well. All right, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you, and I look forward to speaking to you very soon. And until we do speak again, keep magnetic.